What's up? I'm Andy Six from Black Veil Brides, and I've got some fan questions that I'm going to answer. Danielle wants to know, how did you come up with the name of your band? I love the symbolism of Catholicism, and the term Black Veil Brides is actually what they call a nun when she marries into the church. She marries God and gives up the cardinal pleasures of life, so to speak. Even though I don't give much credence to the religion itself, I really respect the idea of giving up something so much for something that you really truly believe in or love. That's where Black Veil Brides came from. Sasha was wondering, what bands do you look to for inspiration? You know, bands like Kiss or Motley Crue or, you know, Wasp and those kind of bands are huge inspirations. But lyrically and musically, I'm very influenced by bands like Hot Water Music and Alkaline Trio. I've always liked kind of, you know, both punk rock and heavy metal, and like I wanted this band to kind of be an amalgam of both. Emily wants to know, if you weren't in Black Veil Brides, what would you be doing? This was all I ever wanted from the time I was a kid. So if I weren't in Black Veil Brides, I would be in some other band that I created and, you know, wanted to make my life. Or I would be Batman. That was my other career choice as a child. Marion asks, what inspired you to write Knives and Pens? You know, I obviously look different. I listened to different kinds of bands, and the people that were around me, I noticed a lot of, you know, the different kids were always, you know, sort of put down by other people, and it would cause, you know, them to become, you know, almost violent with themselves. It's not really necessary. There's a way that you can find strength in yourself, and for me, it was writing. That was my sort of my release and my escape. So the term Knives and Pens to me was like a choice. You know, you can either create or, you know, become violent and maybe go down a dark road. Sarah asks, what was the inspiration behind the song Mortician's Daughter? I was, you know, 15 years old and I was in love with a girl, and it's very, very genuine. You know, I wrote it about a person that I loved. It's very much a glamorized version of what, you know, a relationship can be, and I definitely, it's very close to my heart in that sense. Scarlett asks, what is the message that you're trying to send through your songs? Regardless of what we do, whether we work at, you know, a desk job, we go to school, or, you know, at home all day, you know, we're in a band or anything else, you deal with things and you get wounds. It's up to everyone every day to stitch that up and to move on and show that, you know, there is beauty in life, and life isn't bad. Life is what you make it, and you can always find a way to find inner strength. Jeffrey asks, what is your favorite song to play live? We've been playing some different songs so far on this tour from the record, and a song called Never Give In, which is one of the last tracks on our record, and that's really cool to play because we've never played that before live. Haley asks, what is your favorite thing to do when you're not on tour? I love touring more than anything, so when I'm not on tour, I just sort of sit and eat Cheetos and wait for the next tour. Miriam asks, what do you do with all the things that fans give you? At the end of the tour, I kind of collect everything up, and I have a storage space in Los Angeles that I put all my things in. I've gotten some pretty cool things on tour, so bring cool stuff. Amanda wants to know, what is something you must always have with you on tour? My makeup. I mean, it would be difficult to perform as us without that, but also my vocal cords and pants. Mary was wondering, what was the most embarrassing moment that you've ever had on stage? For some reason, I decided to hang on the scaffolding on the top of the roof of the building, and what I didn't realize is that the kids could also climb a little bit, and over the course of like the next 30 seconds, my pants were taken off, and as well as my boots, and my boxers were removed. And then I had to swing back like a monkey back onto the stage, and my tour manager, who's sitting over there, John, had to take Naked Andy back, and you know, unfortunately the audience got a shot of my butt, which is, you know, it's not, whatever, it was there, and that was kind of embarrassing, mainly because of the butt. Thanks for your questions, and I'm going to hold on to these and read them every day. But I'll see you guys on the road.